In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to enter credit card charges in QuickBooks Online. Whether you're a seasoned QuickBooks user or just getting started, it's crucial to keep your financial records in tip-top shape. So let's dive right in and streamline your bookkeeping process. First things first, let's get you signed in. Open your browser and head over to the QuickBooks Online login page. You'll want to click on the Sign In button. Once you're there, go ahead and choose QuickBooks Online from the options available. Now you'll need to enter your credentials. Type in your username and password and then hit continue. If you're new or haven't used QuickBooks for a while, double checking your login details can save you a hassle right now. Feeling ready? Let's move on. Once you're logged into your QuickBooks homepage, you'll notice a nifty little button labeled New. Give it a click. This button is essentially your gateway to entering a wide array of transactions and managing your financial interactions effortlessly. Upon clicking New, you'll see a list of options. For today, find and select Bank Deposit. This step is all about ensuring that you're directing your deposit correctly. You'll be prompted to add the account. Choose the account you want the deposit to be associated with. This clarifies exactly where your money is going and helps maintain clear records. Now it's time to add the date for your deposit. Accuracy here is key. Make sure the date matches the actual deposit transaction date. Having the correct date simplifies tracking and future audits. Once that is set, move on to selecting the payments included in this deposit. This involves ticking off each payment that you're adding today. It helps consolidate your transactions and provides a comprehensive overview of what's being deposited. You then have the option to add funds to this deposit. This is primarily for any additional funds that you're accounting for in this transaction. You need to choose the appropriate account, or if necessary, create a new account for any bank or merchant fees associated with this deposit. This clarification helps manage and control expense tracking for your business. After these steps, make sure to add the account and specify the merchant fee. Importantly, you want to enter the merchant fee as a negative number. This reflects that it is an expense rather than income and helps maintain accurate reports. Finally, let's seal the deal by clicking on Save and New. This action not only saves your current work but also prepares you to input more entries seamlessly. You're all set and your QuickBooks Online account is now up to date with your latest financial transactions. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you found this guide to entering credit card charges in QuickBooks Online both informative and easy to follow. Feel free to revisit these steps anytime you need a refresher, and don't forget to subscribe for more accounting tips. Until next time, happy bookkeeping.